What are the main points of Piaget's theory? Piaget's theory of cognitive development encompasses several key points that contribute to our understanding of how children develop their thinking abilities. The main points of Piaget's theory are as follows. Constructivism. Piaget's theory is grounded in the constructivist perspective, which suggests that children actively construct knowledge and understanding through their experiences with the world. According to Piaget, children are not passive recipients of information but actively engage in mental processes to make sense of their environment. Stages of development. Piaget proposed that cognitive development occurs in distinct stages, with each stage building upon the previous one. These stages are characterized by different cognitive abilities and thinking patterns. Children progress through the stages in a fixed sequence, but the timing and pace may vary for each individual. Schemas. Piaget introduced the concept of schemas, which are mental frameworks or structures that individuals use to organize and interpret information about the world. Schemas represent individuals' knowledge, beliefs, and assumptions, and they evolve and adapt through assimilation, fitting new experiences into existing schemas, and accommodation, modifying existing schemas to incorporate new information. Adaptation and equilibration. Piaget emphasized the importance of adaptation in cognitive development. Adaptation involves the processes of assimilation and accommodation. Equilibration refers to the balance or equilibrium between assimilation and accommodation. According to Piaget, cognitive development occurs when individuals experience a state of disequilibrium, leading to a restructuring of their schemas to restore equilibrium. Sensory-motor and mental representations. Piaget highlighted the significance of the sensory-motor stage, during which children gain a sense of object permanence and develop mental representations. Mental representations include the ability to form internal images, symbols, and concepts that allow for abstract thinking and problem-solving in later stages. Egocentrism and centration. Piaget observed that children often exhibit egocentrism, where they struggle to perceive situations from others' viewpoints and tend to focus solely on their own perspective. Centration refers to the tendency to focus on a single salient aspect of a situation while ignoring other relevant dimensions. What are the 4 stages of Piaget's theory? Jean Piaget's theory of cognitive development proposes 4 distinct stages of intellectual growth that children go through as they develop their thinking abilities. The 4 stages are: sensory-motor stage, birth to 2 years. In this stage, infants learn about the world primarily through their senses and motor actions. They gradually develop object permanence, the understanding that objects continue to exist even when they are out of sight. They also begin to coordinate sensory experiences with physical actions and learn to imitate behaviors. Pre-operational stage, 2 to 7 years. During this stage, children develop symbolic thinking and language skills. They engage in pretend play and use symbols, such as words and images, to represent objects and concepts. However, their thinking is still egocentric, meaning they struggle to take others' perspectives into account. They also exhibit centration, focusing on only one aspect of a situation while neglecting others. Concrete operational stage, 7 to 11 years. In this stage, children become capable of more logical and organized thinking. They are able to understand conservation, the concept that the quantity of an object remains the same despite changes in appearance. They also start to think more flexibly, consider multiple aspects of a problem, and engage in concrete operational reasoning. However, abstract and hypothetical thinking is still challenging for them. Formal operational stage, 11 years and beyond. This stage represents the attainment of adult-like cognitive abilities. Individuals in this stage can think abstractly and hypothetically, reason deductively, and engage in systematic problem-solving. They can contemplate complex ideas and engage in scientific reasoning. This stage marks the transition to adult cognitive functioning. It's important to note that Piaget's theory is a broad framework, and individual children may progress through the stages at different rates and display variations in their cognitive development. Why is Piaget's theory important in education? Piaget's theory of cognitive development has significant implications for education. Here are some reasons why Piaget's theory is important in education. Developmentally appropriate instruction. Piaget's theory emphasizes that children's cognitive abilities develop in stages. Educators can use this understanding to provide instruction and learning experiences that are appropriate for each stage of development. By aligning teaching methods and materials with children's current cognitive abilities, educators can facilitate optimal learning and avoid overwhelming or understimulating students. Active learning and discovery. Piaget's theory underscores the importance of active learning and hands-on experiences. Children construct knowledge through their own actions and interactions with the environment. Educators can design learning activities that encourage exploration, experimentation, problem-solving, and discovery. This approach fosters active engagement and deep understanding of concepts, as opposed to passive absorption of information. Individualized instruction. Piaget's theory acknowledges individual differences in children's cognitive development. Students progress through the stages at their own pace, and their abilities and readiness to learn may vary. Educators can use Piaget's theory to recognize and accommodate these differences by providing individualized instruction. They can assess students' current cognitive abilities and tailor instruction to meet their specific needs, ensuring an optimal learning experience for each student. Play-based learning. Piaget emphasized the importance of play in children's cognitive development. Play allows children to engage in hands-on exploration, experiment with ideas, and make connections between their experiences and concepts. Educators can incorporate play-based learning activities into the curriculum to promote creativity, problem-solving, social interaction, and the development of cognitive and motor skills. Social interaction and collaboration. Piaget recognized the role of social interaction in cognitive development. Collaborative learning environments, where students work together in groups or pairs, provide opportunities for sharing ideas, challenging assumptions, and developing higher-order thinking skills. Educators can facilitate social interaction and collaborative learning experiences that promote cognitive growth, perspective-taking, and the construction of knowledge through social negotiation. Development of critical thinking. Piaget's theory highlights the importance of logical and abstract thinking in later stages of development. Educators can foster the development of critical thinking skills by presenting students with challenging tasks, encouraging them to analyze problems from multiple perspectives, and promoting reflection and metacognition. By engaging in problem-solving and higher-level thinking activities, students can develop their reasoning abilities and become independent, reflective learners. Curriculum design and assessment. Piaget's theory has implications for curriculum design and assessment practices. Educators can structure the curriculum in a way that aligns with the sequential nature of cognitive development, introducing concepts and skills in a logical progression. Additionally, assessment methods can be designed to measure not only rote memorization but also higher-order thinking skills, problem-solving abilities, and understanding of underlying concepts. Overall, Piaget's theory provides valuable insights into how children learn and develop cognitively. By applying Piaget's principles in education, educators can create learning environments that support students' cognitive growth, facilitate meaningful learning experiences, and promote the development of essential skills and understanding.